Hey guys, how's it going today? Just getting all the cows let out. So this is a factory John Deere utility bucket, and used to have only 2 pivot points, but we beefed it up and added 2 more in the center here because the cylinder over time would basically crush this tube from pushing. And so made it more direct of where it's going to be the main pressure point. And anyways, we didn't tap in any grease zerks, and I noticed the bucket was squeaking yesterday, so we're gonna see what we can do to lube it up. Our previous bucket, that was a John Deere also utility bucket, and it was narrower, so that's why we got a new one, because we wanted it a little bit wider, because when we upgraded the skid steers, we were a little bit wider. And we had a piece built, so I think it was square tubing where it was about 5 inches up in the center here, and then crossbars welded to the center, and then down flush over on the ends, so that when this cylinder would close, like so, see at the very last bit, it's just pushing straight out, and all that force would push towards there and then hold on the ends with that bracing system Dad built. For being around panels and cows, it stuck out, you know, an extra amount that you didn't want to. So now that we got this all beefed up and more hinges, John Deere should have built it a little bit more beefier, because literally the only thing holding it is just that plate over there and then the cylinder in the center. So that's why we're glad the way we built this one compared to the last bucket. Less hitting panels or the possibility of hitting a cow when you're spreading. So Dad's unhooking the processor. We're gonna get going on feeding the calves their grain this morning, and then I got some salt blocks in the bucket here I gotta put into a couple more pens that I wasn't able to the other day.
Looks like we're gonna have to grind the feed too.
Got about 2. So I have to grind some feed within the next few days here. You can tell if you leave the calves in here, after when they're done eating, they just start licking everything and get their slobber. Even on the chain here. Always like looking at the calves when they're in a nice straight line. I just got done dumping the salt blocks in the pens, and I gotta bed the barn here, but gotta spread the barn here, and then I gotta push the alleyways out a little bit. We had a little bit of drifting snow last night.
don't have to bed tank.
Oh. You got your pliers?
Yeah, they're in my pocket. Hang on here. Well, we can always get that hay tomorrow too, just so it doesn't drift over it under.
Yeah.
All it's gonna do is make more of a mess.
Yep. One of the bulls in this pen must have got thrown through the fence or something, because both of the double wire here got broke. And I went and got them. And now we're just working on fixing the fence here. So what we like doing is a square knot for mending our wire. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll just visually give it to you here.
And this one has to come out on top. They both have to.
Yep. And then when it's tightened up, it looks like this one right here. That wouldn't be good.
Huh?
That wouldn't be good.
That looks like a hot one, doesn't it? Okay. Tight?
Yep.
I'm gonna overdo this one,
Okay.
so hopefully we don't have to take it apart again.
Yeah.
That's just so you don't have flares on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what that's a Kochia,
Yeah.
but I can wait till you get.
Are you done with everyone else?
Huh?
Are you done with everyone else?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll shut that, and I'm done, I guess, unless you want a bale for the north.
Well, I'll just go on.
Oh, okay. Here you go then. So I was trying to figure out why the fence was 0.2. So unhooked the far end of it just to shorten it up, and Dad's testing it and it says it's still point. Okay. Yeah, so usually snow piles up pretty good on our fence around the north shelter belt, so that's probably it.
Ground a hay bale and then pushed it out in the row, and then I went and got a pusher bale that was in a wheat field and put it on top. And the reason it takes a little longer is because I slowed the bed down, grind it up a little more,
Yeah.
make it more palatable for the animals.
So I didn't get much film today. We were cleaning up new snow drifts, and you get so cold so fast. And not worry about filming too much. Have to grind feed for the mixer grinder tomorrow, and I think we're just about done for chores today. Okay, I'll put this away. So today, Dad's cleaning up by the bins there because we got to take out corn and durum for the mixer grinder. And I think we got about one more day's worth of grain in the mixer grinder currently, so we got to unload that in the calf pen. And then right after that, we'll let the cows out, and then we'll get to grinding. So we had just enough for today's feeding, and I'll let the calves in here and then we'll get to grinding. So what we got going on here is grinding durum. Orbital motor on the auger brings it to the tray there, and then it drops into a hammer mill just like the cup grinder. And once it's gone through that 3/8 screen, there's an auger on the bottom, brings it to the bottom of the mixer here, and then there's a vertical auger that just keeps agitating the whole mix. So we're going to put our low rate of durum in first, so that when we start on the corn, it mixes the entire time while we're doing the corn rather than doing the durum at the end. So it looks like we're done with the durum here, and we'll switch to the corn. Dropping here. Not too much, we're just about full. And then also there is magnets under here, so that if any metal were to get down, we're not feeding it to our calves. So we just about have all the cows out for the day. Once we're done here, we will go and have some dinner, and then come out and feed the hills. Well, that'll be it for this video. We ended up moving a snow pile, put the cows in, and put the tarp down here, and call it a day. So thanks for watching. See you next time.